Hey everyone, hello, welcome. Ah, well, I did not expect to be able to draft today, or to stream at all, really. But I got out of work early, and the timing is right that I think I can fit one of these in. So why not, right? I was either going to just do it without a camera on me, or do it while streaming, so why not? Why not open up my experiences to the world? So we're going to be drafting Guilds of Ravnica because that's what's available right now, and I happen to have precisely 5,000 gold, which is the cost of a draft. So that's, I mean, it was meant to be, right? Of course, of course. Heads up, I'm not good at this format, not yet anyway. There's also a lot of things that I would be happy to pick for my collection rather than for the success of my draft deck. So I hope we don't run into that kind of decision too much, but if we do, I'm gonna play the long game and take the cards that I need. Sorry. So, I'm keeping an eye on the chat. Let me know, as always, if anything seems wonky with the setup here. I've got natural light behind me today, which is kind of a change of pace. From what I can see, it looks like my picture's coming through pretty nicely right now, actually better than with the artificial lighting. It's 100% authentic sunlight coming in that window. Okay, we've got 5,000 gold. Let's go. Ooh, quasi-duplicate. Okay. Yeah, I'm bad at evaluating cards, but just to start, I like this one. This is removal. It is two-color removal, but it is removal. I guess Severed Strands could be good, but I haven't been impressed with it yet. That whole additional cost deal is a bit of a damper on things. You have to eat one of your own creatures to use it, and sometimes that means it'll just be uncastable, which feels bad. Quasi-duplicate seems really good. I don't know. Just, it's two this spell represents two creatures as long as you have a creature. It represent, like, you cast it once, and then later you have a land that you don't need, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna spend 3 mana and turn this land into another creature. And in Limited, that seems great. I feel pretty sure that this is a good Limited card. And I think I want to pick it. I also wouldn't mind adding it to my collection, to be honest. So it's possible that the smart pick is Justice Strike here because it's removal. But it does ask for 2 colors. I'm going to take the Quasi-Duplicate. That's going to be the start. Okay, that's a Dimir Spybug. What's this? Oh, a Narcomoeba. Right. I forgot that Narcomoeba got reprinted in this set. I'm used to looking at it in the Future Sight border. Sorry, let me just send a message here. Trying to, let some friends know that I'm doing this right now, because it's not in my normal schedule. So, Dimir Spybug is obviously good. Dead Weight is very good. Direct Current is also removal. Darkblade Agent isn't bad. There's a lot here. There's a lot here to pick from. I don't want to feel too locked into blue because of my first pick. Oh, by the way, I'm going to move my head here because I realized I'm blocking my picks. And that is no good. So, for now, we'll just put me right over there. And now I'm only covering half of the Darkblade Agent. I could even shrink myself just a little bit. Whoa, I got smaller. My voice may have become more high-pitched. Yeah, I think Dead Weight is the pick, eh? We've got the quasi-duplicate so far, but I was just saying how I don't want to feel locked into that. There's no reason. It's very early. And blue-black is a perfectly fine color combination, so I'm really leaning towards the Dead Weight. Yeah, thank you for reinforcing it. Yeah, we're gonna do the Dead Weight. It's removal. It's not, like, top-tier removal, but it's quite good, right? Anything that it isn't able to kill, it can often render nearly irrelevant on the board, even if it can't kill something. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so we've got a black pick and a blue pick, which is pointing us in the direction of Dimir. It is quite easy, I think, to run 3 colors in this format. That's a significant change from the Dominaria format, where I thought people were crazy for running 3 colors. Sometimes it seemed to work, but it never worked for me, so... Disdainful Stroke is not awful, just answers a bomb with the right timing. Muse Drake is fine, it's a flying creature that cantrips, that's, you know, that's not terrible. These 3/1 bats are not great in my opinion, and the opinion of people I have drafted with. It's between the Stroke and the Drake for me here. Yeah. Yeah, it's Stroke or Drake. You know what? This Drake is not a bad thing to copy with Quasi-Duplicate. So maybe the Drake is good. It's got a come into play effect, which just naturally pairs well with this. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Drake on this. Ooh, okay, another Dimir Spybug. That seems very good here. And yeah, I'm not seeing much else in my colors. There's a Spinal Centipede, but that doesn't seem like anything to write home about. Spybug, on the other hand, it seems quite amazing. As long as I can get some Surveil going, but I mean, I have 0 right now, but this is only 4th pick. I've got a long time. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Spybug for sure here. I'm gonna try not to slow things too down and agonize over each choice too much, you know, maybe a little bit, but not too much. Okay, like here, I'm really leaning towards the Informant. It's a Surveil trigger for the Spybug, pairs well with Quasi-Duplicate because it's come into play effect. I have space in the 3-drops, although right now, I've done a good job. I have a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop, if you look at that. How about that? Things are panning out well so far, I'm gonna say that. It's early, but we're doing okay here. We've got removal, we've got a couple flying evasive creatures, and we have like a nice longevity grinding card in Quasi-Duplicate. Passwall Adept is not bad either, but I really like the big butt on Informant here. That 4 toughness seems quite valuable. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Well, there's the Guild Gate. If I want to really push into Dimir and just focus on having a nice, stable, consistent deck. I've been told that Dazzling Lights is actually not a terrible card. So maybe I want to try that here. Maybe I do. It is a Surveil trigger, which is nice. That works with the Spybug. Competition, we have the Veiled Shade. I've been murdered by this thing. I have been killed by this thing. If the game goes late and you just have a boatload of mana left, this is a very real threat. Yeah. Yeah, Dazzling Lights, you're a fan of it? I think, yeah. I don't have a lot of data on Dazzling Lights yet, but I've heard good things. I think I want to give it a try. If nothing else, then just to get some information, get some practice with it. You like the Shade, eh? Okay, okay. So we have 2 things to consider here, especially with the bug. Mana sinks are great, especially with the bug. Oh, Alex, you're saying that Dazzling Lights with the bug is good. Yeah. And that makes sense. Shade... Yeah, Shade has the advantage of being just a card that does well when the game goes long. And Dimir is naturally kind of pushing for a long game. So you do have a good point there. It's still very early, but I've got 3 out of my 5 picks are creatures so far. So we're not off to a bad start in terms of creatures. 3-drops is certainly like a sweet spot where you want to run a healthy number of 3-drops if you can in a normal deck, unless you're doing something really weird. So it's a bit of a tough call here. I don't imagine that this is a hugely impactful choice I'm making on the final outcome of the deck, but I am really torn between these 2. I think I'm going to go with the Dazzling Lights, though. I think I want that Surveil interaction. There's just so much potential payoff with Surveil triggers in this set for the Dimir cards. Ooh, okay. I'm a big fan of this card, and I'm willing to do the little red splash to make this happen. I had a draft deck last time that ran this along with it was a Grixis deck, and I had Deafening Clarion and Mission Briefing. And so what I did more than once was get up to the Invent cast, grab Mission Briefing and Deafening Clarion, and then I have 2 Deafening Clarions at my disposal after that, which feels pretty good. Not saying it's going to go that well this time, but this is a strong contender. Dowser of Lights is pretty solid. It's a 4/5 vanilla, but it's a big boy. You kind of need... Dimir's sort of drawback is that it doesn't have a lot of large bodies to close out a game with, and this is one of those things. I still really like this one. I'm always on the lookout for sweet plays with Invert as well. Every now and then that happens, and that's amazing. Invent, notably, already has an excellent sorcery target in the form of Quasi-Duplicate, and we're likely to pick up a bunch of instants. We've already got Dazzling Lights, so we have a bare minimum requirement met. I really like this one. Yeah. I'm a big fan of this card in Limited. I think it can do really nice things. So, yeah, it's just a nice little toolbox spell, and every now and then you can just kill a wall with the Invert mode, or just make combat a blowout with it. So, especially because Dimir tends to have all these creatures with low power and high toughness, like if you look at the Dimir Informant. So every now and then, you can use an Invert on this and either use it to trade up with something much bigger, or just get in for 4 damage when they're not expecting it, and it can really swing the math in your favor. Even the Muse Drake becomes a 3-power flying creature if you invert it. So, I like that. Alright, so that means I need to keep in mind that we are currently attempting to splash red. Second Dimir Informant, I'm very okay with this. It builds up defense, it's a Surveil trigger, it just gets us to the late game. Is splashing red worth it? That is a good question. We'll see if it pans out. I don't know if splashing red is going to be worth it just for this card, but I like opening up the option early on in the draft, because if I see some good red removal, I can happily grab that and just be ready to support it in my mana base, hopefully, if I get the opportunity. Yeah, we should be able to pick up lockets and maybe even like some helpful gates. So yeah, I'm going to take the second Informant. I'm very happy with that. And let's see what we have here. Okay, probably going to go with the Devious Cover-Up. This card is pretty neat. First of all, I mean, like, it's a counter with Exile, so just every now and then that Exile effect is going to matter. Maybe not much in Limited at all, but you never know. There are mechanics like Jumpstart and Undergrowth that do depend on graveyards. The other thing is, this is really not a bad card to play out in the, like, late-ish game. You can just shuffle in, like, the best cards that you've already cast, you throw them back in. And when you're dealing with, yeah, especially when you're surveilling aggressively, that is a good point. When you're quickly filling up your graveyard, it's really nice to be able to put your bombs back in. And in a 40-card deck, sometimes, like, milling out is a risk, is something you're worried about when you're surveilling, or if your opponent is really, really pushing for the long game. Just one casting of this card can totally throw off that library math and give you the advantage in the long game. So we'll try that. Ooh, a Darkblade Agent. Yeah, that's a good one. Here's one of those Surveil payoff cards, right? Becomes a source of card advantage if you can make it work. And any kind of instant speed Surveil gives it Death Touch at instant speed. It makes this a very scary card for your opponent to deal with, because you have the opportunity to just swing with it when you're ready, and your opponent gets to decide, do I want to put something in front of this and risk something very large just getting eaten, or do I want to let them draw cards? And you can bluff that. You may not even have something that does it, but it's just the fact that the text is there. I definitely want this over a third Informant. Informant's fine, but this guy I really, really like. I would love to pick up a Whisper Agent. That card is just so fun. I love that card. And here we go. This is an Izzet Locket. So this is going to help us get access to red mana. Help us support any kind of red splash if the opportunity comes up. And I don't see it, like, the only kind of competition would be these bats. I'm really not a fan of these bats. So we're going to go with the Izzet Locket. More bats. They go pretty late. They're not very high picks by the bots, eh? Okay. Barrier of Bones is a bad card. Barrier of Bones does not do enough. Yes, it is a Surveil trigger. Fantastic. If I was guaranteed that the rest of my deck had interactions with Surveil, sure, I'd run it. And we're off to a good start with that so far, but I really don't think a 0/3 does enough here. If it was a little bit bigger, if it had just something else going for it, Now the question is it the most likely to be played card of these 4? And the answer to that is yes, but I just wanted to get a statement out of the way. I don't like this card, but I am going to take it. Child of Night. I would take Child of Night. Yep, I would play that. Excellent. Ooh, and we get a Veiled Shade. Excellent. I'm really happy about that. It was a tough call between the Informant and the Shade, and now we just get the Shade anyway. So we got our cake, and we ate it too, you could say. And we don't care. All right. Ooh, all right, all right, all right. Ooh, yeah. Okay, there are some things here. We're starting off pack 2. I am looking back on pack 1. I'm very happy with how this is starting. We are a little bit light on removal. Quite a bit light on removal, actually. And that has me looking at Hypothesizal here. This is a card that can do a lot for you. It's a card that can be fetched out with Invent when you want it. It's a card that can just make a lot of things happen at once. That's it. I don't know how else to say it. It's removal. It's removal and it's card advantage. Now, the reason I haven't already clicked it and taken it is because Nightveil Sprite is also here. This is an excellent, excellent card. And there's even Deadweight here, which is another type of removal, although I think Hypothesizal wins out over Deadweight in my opinion right now with this current build. So, the choice is between the Sprite and the Hypothesizal. If we pick the Sprite, we are further supporting the Surveil theme. We are adding an excellent 2-drop, which we are fairly light on at this point for 2-drops. Yeah, that's the advantage there. If we take the Hypothesizal, we are leaning more into that red splash, and we're kind of justifying the invert invent a little further. So I don't know. What does the chat think about this? Would you guys both be in favor of the Sprite over Hypothesizal? It's really too bad because, I mean, it's got an excellent name. It's removal. Some of my instincts are telling me that you take the removal here. This is the key to drafting, right? If I know that I've got more removal coming, especially black removal, if I know that there's more of it coming, then this is an easy thing to pass. And on the other hand, I'm pretty confident I won't get another shot at a card like this. So yeah, Alex, based on pretty much I'm in agreement with what you just said. The Sprite will not wheel. It's possible the Hypothesizal will. I really don't think it will, but there's a chance. And it is a common. It is a common. So we're more likely to see this again than we are to see this. So yeah, we're going to take the Sprite. I talked myself into it. That's a Whisper Agent, yes. And I don't see anything else amazing here, so I think we're taking the Whisper Agent, and I'm really happy. I love this card. I mean, like, it seems to be a very good, very playable card, but beyond that, this card to me is just, like, flawless design. From just a fundamental, like, limited / gameplay standpoint, I love this card. It just does everything that you want it to do. It's not over the top, overly pushed. Its stats aren't ridiculous for its cost or anything. It does exactly what it should do. It plays its role perfectly. I love this card. Okay, we're getting stuff. Wow. Wow. This is, man, okay, I'm leaning against the red splash if this keeps up, because we're going to have some very high card quality just in straight Dimir at this rate. Wow, what do I even take here? I've seen Disinformation Campaign do a lot of work. I've been on the receiving end of this card, and we have built up, let's see, like a pretty healthy amount of Surveil right now. One. I guess we have a Barrier of Bones. You know what? If, like, the rest of the deck is Surveil synergies, yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll play it. Maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll just try and learn. Yeah, like, gosh, almost everything we have here, every creature either surveils or has synergy with Surveil. Wow, wow. And I didn't even, oh my god, I didn't even see the Watcher in the Mist until right now. Jeez. Oh, I want 4 of the cards in this pack. I would take this, and that. If I could have those 4 cards, I would just pass. I would be okay with just passing the rest of this pack. I would be very happy with pack 2 if I could just take those 4 cards and nothing else. These are all amazing. Wow. Okay, let's look at the curve. Let's look at the curve here. I've got nothing in the 5 drops right now. I was talking earlier about how Dimir's greatest flaw is its lack of large bodies to close out games. This is a large body. This can close out games. On the other hand, the value prospect on a card like Disinformation Campaign in a deck that utilizes it well is insane. Now, the game has to go long for this card to really do its proper job. Okay, you know what? I'm doing some laundry right now, and I can hear my timer going, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna let this marinate in my head for a little bit. I'm gonna let you guys think about this one. If you have any help with this horrible conundrum I am in, I'm gonna be back in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna go change my laundry, and then we're gonna make a choice about this, okay? And the bots are just gonna have to wait, and they're gonna have to deal with it. So I'll be right back, okay? In fact, you know what? I'm gonna leave the screen open. I'm not even gonna put up my be right back screen, so you can take a look at these cards some more if you want to. Okay, I will be back as soon as I can. Okay. Sorry about that dead air. Yeah, okay, so your thoughts reflect mine. What I think is going to determine this is like, you know, if I could see the future, I would know what the correct pick is here. I think the correct pick here depends on the matchups that we get. I think that if I run into a wall of Boros aggro decks, I'm going to want the Watcher. If I run into decks that are not trying to steamroll me every time, I want the Disinformation Campaign. Now, okay, so what I think splits it for me here is this is an uncommon. This is a common. Just based on probability, we're more likely to have another shot at this than we are to have another shot at this. Now, that is somewhat counterbalanced by the fact that this is a monocolor card, so Izzet decks want it. And this is a two-color card, so you have to be in Dimir colors. So, more likely to open another one of these, but less likely for it to be passed, I think. And vice versa here. So this is a very difficult call. Wow. I think I want the campaign. I think I want the campaign. I think the ceiling is just higher on this. Because if I end up casting this like 3 times over the course of a game, and I actually hit a discard each time, which, yeah, maybe that's wishful thinking, but whatever. Yeah, because, I mean, just imagine, like, turn 2 Nightveil Sprite, and then turn 3 this into attack, pick it back up, turn 4, do it again, turn 5, do it again, until they're just out of cards. Like, imagine that scenario. That is amazing. I'm gonna take it. Oh boy! That's a Murmuring Mystic, everyone. That is just sweet, sweet value right there. Just so much value, you can't even comprehend the amount of value. I do need more spells. I would like more spells in the future, but there's plenty of time to pick up more spells. We're going to pick up the Murmuring Mystic on this one, though. There's a Dimir Locket, I guess, is the closest thing to competition. Mystic is so much better than Muse Drake, it's not even funny. Yeah, that's great. Okay, ooh. Okay. Notion Rain is very good, but this is removal. And that's one thing we're lacking right now. It doesn't have Surveil Synergy, unfortunately, and there is another Hypothesizzle here. And Wishcoin Crab is perfectly good, but I think this is it. This answers... It answers anything in terms of its combat abilities. It's, you know, blocking, attacking, power, toughness. It's possible that they play a big threat that has some static ability that I can't deal with, and Capture Sphere does nothing. That seems unlikely to me. I think the pick has to be Capture Sphere here, because really the one thing that this deck is lacking at this point is decent removal. I think we've got, like, everything else going really well for us. I just want to check in and see how many creatures I've picked so far. Okay, we'll count that for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... That kind, quasi-duplicate, I'll count it as 1 creature and not 2. How's that? So 10, 11, and 12. We're at 12 creatures already, so we're doing quite well in terms of the creature base. We're not starved on creatures yet. So it's between that and the Capture Sphere. I think removal is the answer here. It's also got Flash, so, like, good job. Good job. Okay, there's a second Child of Night, or we get a Guildgate and kind of stabilize the mana base a little more. There's also a Dazzling Lights. I don't think I need to run 2 Dazzling Lights. I've already got 1. I think I would definitely rather have... I think I want the Guildgate here. The Child of Night, it gives it some decent competition. I've already got 1, though, and I think that my creature base is actually very, very strong here. So I'm going to just beef up the mana consistency because I don't want to lose to Color Screw. Okay, this pack is kind of our first big miss, which is good. That's a very nice amount. That we got very deep into this pack before we started missing. That's not awful. I guess I'll take the bats. Because hate drafting isn't a thing here. A second Whisper Agent. Alright, the 3-drops are getting a little bit crowded at this point. Might be cutting some of these. Well, cutting this Trooper, of course. Oh, we can also cut the Izzet Locket. Yeah, let's clean this up. Okay, let's just ditch that red option. Okay. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's our 6th creature at the 3-drop. That's okay. Okay. Second Barrier or I guess a Dimir Locket. Unlikely that we play either of these, but I'll pick up the Locket in case I draft some very expensive but very, very good card later. I noticed that my curve actually ends at 5 or 4 right now. Does it end at 4? It does. My curve ends at 4 right now, so I could use some big boys. Let's hope we pick up some. Radical Idea? Yeah? What do you guys think about Radical Idea? Any thoughts? I probably don't want a third Informant. My 3-drop creatures are doing fine. The Hired Poisoner is actually, I've been told this guy's okay. I've been told this guy's pretty decent. Just, he's an effective speed bump. There's a lot of things that he just, like, slows down. So actually, maybe that's the pick. I think so. I think Radical Idea in this deck is a little bit lackluster. Yeah, he trades up big time, doesn't he? Yeah, let's do that. Let's give him a try. Wow! When will it end? When will this end? And do I take a second one of these, or do I take the Thought Erasure? Opinions on this. Now, I really think curve considerations demand that I take the Thought Erasure here. It's another Surveil trigger for all the stuff that matters. Yeah, I need spells. I need spells. You're right. I have plenty of creatures. It sucks, like, because he's really good. He's really good, but Thought Erasure is also very good, so, yeah. Sure, grab a locket. Let's close this out. Ooh, I'll take the crab. Yeah, I'll take the crab. Nope. And nope. All right. What do we have? Ooh, an Experimental Frenzy. Another Whisper Agent. Are we taking a third Whisper Agent? I've got a lot of 3-drops. Now, I really, really need to hit some removal in this pack. The removal is where the deck is lacking at this point. It's got just everything else going for it, except that. Do I want a third Whisper Agent? Wand of Vertebrae is valid? Wow, I barely even read that card. I kind of just wrote it off immediately when I looked at it. Yeah, removal is what we're lacking at this point. Do we want a third the Whisper Agent's great. I have 2. For curve reasons, do I want a true 2-drop creature or a 3-drop creature? Because I think the pick is between these two. We didn't really hit too much in the way of really good stuff here. I mean, if this was my first Whisper Agent, I'd be really happy. But since it's my third and it's a common, I would have really liked to hit something a bit more relevant up here, and we did not. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, okay. So in the future, I will not sleep on the wand, I guess. Target creature can't be blocked this turn, and that's some early defense. You know, I think I want this. I think I want this. It seems very counterintuitive to me, but I think this is what I want. Yep, let's do that. It's a very lackluster first pick, I'll tell you that. Okay. Ooh, a Severed Strands. Okay, that is removal, and I seem to have plenty of creatures. However, this is a Chemister's Insight. This card seems good. I also need more in my collection, even though it's just an uncommon. I could use a wild card. There's also this big boy. So I think at this point, the deck is functional, and it's a matter of just deciding what do I need the most. Where am I really lacking here? And I mean, my answer is removal and top-end creatures, I think, are my 2 weaknesses right now. And so the question becomes, which one do I take? I think I'm going to be passing on the Insight, just because I already have a good amount of card draw, if I'm remembering correctly about what I've taken. Strands works really well with Barrier of Bones. It does, it does, it does. Okay, I think the removal is more important, because this guy is, I think, pretty medium. If he had like some other abilities or some other come into play effects going for him, it might push me over, but yeah, I think the removal is the pick, just because this guy's fairly baseline. If this was a Watcher in the Mist, I would be really tempted to take the Watcher, for example. It's just so much better than this. But yeah, we'll take the Strands. Okay. Still, geez, guys, we're still... Well, we did just pick up removal. But I really would have... I'm really surprised we haven't... I'm disappointed that we haven't seen something like a Deadly Visit at all yet. That saddens me a little bit. That's something this deck could really, really use. We could have had many hypothesizals at this point. Maybe the child? I don't know. I actually feel like I'm kind of flooded on creatures at this point. Like, I just don't even need more. I mean, we could... Maybe this is it. It's insurance against auras. It buys me time. It's a surveil trigger. Disappearance works with campaign. Yeah. Sizzle, I don't know. I think I'm feeling that the ship has sailed on the red splash. I feel like this deck is solid enough that it doesn't need a third color, and I can focus on consistency and just stick to my 2 colors. Now, I know I was just saying that we need removal, so maybe I'm completely wrong about that. I don't have any gates that would add me into red. I think I have an Izzet Locket, but I'm gonna hold out hope that we can pick up one more like black removal spell in this pack. I'm really counting on that to feel really good about this deck. If it doesn't happen, I will still feel good about this deck. But if we get like one Deadly Visit, I'm gonna feel really good about this deck. That's a Deadly Visit. Sweet, rewarded. But what else is here? Oh my, oh my. That's greedy, right? This is super greedy, I think. There's also this. So you know what? I wished for a card. I wished for a card, and it's Christmas Eve, and Santa said, here you go. Santa said, I'm going to give you a Deadly Visit this year. Which sounds bad, but it's actually exactly what I wanted. So that's what I'm taking, rather than Whisper Agent number 4. So, okay, did they change how the bots draft recently? Because I am blown away at the cards that we're seeing here. This just has not happened. But it's the Deadly Visit, yeah. Alright. Well, as Bond would say, I thought Christmas only came once a year. We'll just take a second Deadly Visit. So my top end is just hard removal now. That's okay. That's a good top end. Okay, what's the pick between these two now? What's the pick here? I mean, like, maybe neither of these get played, I don't know, but I think I want a second Shade, especially because I am lacking the top end here. I'm kind of light on, like, big creatures, and in the late game, this becomes a big creature. Yeah, mana sink to close out games, exactly. Okay. I am not looking forward to making cuts for this deck, let me tell you that. Vicious Rumors deals 1 damage to each opponent. Each opponent discards a card, then puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. You gain 1 life. No? I don't think I want this. I think this is bad. So, we take... It doesn't matter what we take. I'm gonna take this. I think so, yeah? I think so. It's removal on a stick, yeah? This is a Planeswalker answer. I want to come up against someone that slams a Planeswalker, they play Ral, and then I untap and play this, and they have no board, and they have to sack Ral. That's what I want. That's the dream. Also, what does this do? No, okay. It's Plaguecrafter, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be Plaguecrafter. I feel like this card's very good. I think. I've never played it in Limited. I feel like it's good. Yep. That's fine. I almost don't want any more cards because I don't know how I'm gonna make these cuts. Okay, anything I want for my collection? Sure. No, I mean, none of... Cool. Dowser of Lights, sure. Sure. Take a Child of Night. Enhance Surveillance or Pass Wall Adept will do the Surveillance. Oh, good call. I should have picked uncommons. I see. Thank you. That's some good tech. Pro tips. Sure. Okay, what did we just build? What did we just build? Alright. Get that out. That, and that. Okay, do I want enhanced surveillance, guys? Does this do anything? Yeah. Yeah, I will. Okay, yeah, good idea. I'll learn how to take a screenshot. Yeah, this is like this having this in my deck almost like once I draw it and I'm, as long as I don't, well, I guess I can't accidentally surveil it. Having this in the deck just kind of lets me surveil at will, right? Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, see you later. Having this in the deck just lets me surveil at will, which seems really cool. It is a do nothing. Like if I come up against Boros and this is in my opening hand, it's going to be a blank card, and that doesn't feel good. So, like, with the quality of cards I have here, I just don't know if I need to be doing this. We'll see. Okay, Passwall Adept is out. At least one locket is out. I think I'm going to cut both lockets. I don't have a top end that I'm building to or anything like that. I don't need these bats. Okay, 6 more cuts. 6 more cuts. How many creatures? How many creatures? We have 18 creatures and a quasi-duplicate right now, so I'm not cutting the quasi-duplicate, but probably at least 2 or 3 of the remaining cuts are going to be creatures. Maybe cut one Dimir Informant. I mean, I've got so much going on here. I'm going to try cutting one of these, and I could cut the Dowser. Is he just not impressive enough? What's it look like if I cut him? We're at 16 creatures plus a duplicate. Okay. 4 more cuts. We could cut the barrier. We could cut the barrier. I don't know. Needed 1 Gofton? What does Gofton have to do with this? A Whispering Snitch? Okay. Yeah, that would have been a very good card here. Do we cut the crab? Does the crab not do enough? Oh, does the art look like it? I can't see the link in the chat there, but I'm assuming the art looks just like him. That's funny. Oh boy, these are difficult cuts. Maybe cut 1 Child of Night. It doesn't synergize with the rest of the deck, whereas like virtually all my other creatures do, or they are, more serious threats. No, maybe it's between probably the crab or the child. Or the drake. One of those are gonna go. Maybe 2 of those 3 are gonna go. Or the barrier of bones. Those are all up for debate. Yeah, this is challenging. Okay, Plaguecrafter is good, right? Plaguecrafter is a good card. I know it eats one of my creatures. But if I can narrow it down and they have a single creature left, it's removal, right? And let's see, I have 2 Deadly Visits. I have a Capture Sphere. Now, that is... Okay, I didn't recognize that at first, but Capture Sphere and Plaguecrafter is kind of a non-bow, right? If you Capture Sphere something and then you want to use Plaguecrafter, they're just going to sack the thing that you sphered and you don't get anywhere. So that's a bit of a bummer. And actually, the same is possibly true of Deadweight. If I shrink something, but it doesn't die, then Plaguecrafter really loses impact. So am I crazy for maybe wanting to cut the Plaguecrafter? Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Tell me if I am insane. I think in this deck, Plaguecrafter has the potential to be very underwhelming. Oh, I should move my camera, by the way. Now that that drafting phase is over, we can go back up here, and I can go whoop. There. I think we're cutting the crafter. Yep. Okay, thank you. I just, sometimes I need someone to tell me that I'm not being crazy when I have a thought, an independent thought. Because, like, let me tell you, my hopes are high for this deck. If I start playing with this deck and things go really badly, I'm gonna be very sad. Very, very sad. That seems very avoidable. Also, because I love Whisper Agent, that's gonna be the card. That's gonna be the art. Oh, and what's the deck gonna be? What do we call this deck? Let me know if you have a name for this deck. I'm gonna call it Super Surveil for now. Okay, okay. 3 more cuts. 3 more cuts. 15 creatures plus a quasi-duplicate. Yes, you're right. A big Selesnya deck could be trouble. The Deadly Visits are going to help with that, but you're right. Well, Hired Poisoner does well there. If we come up against a deck that's just full of big bodies, we have that. In terms of flying defenses, I think I want to keep the Muse Drake in for that reason. Also, Murmuring Mystic might end up doing a lot of work in terms of defending the skies. Now, Veiled Shade also is a huge creature in the late game. You know, once you hit, say, 6 sources and you can pump it 3 times, like, having a 5/5, even on the defense, can really protect you. And it's ready to go to work when it's time to close things out. So I like that. I like that. I think Devious Cover-Up is good here. If we weren't a Surveil deck, I'd be thinking about cutting it. If we had a similar card quality, but the theme wasn't Surveil, I'd probably want to cut this. But I think because of the Surveil mechanic and the fact that I am going to be a little bit worried about decking myself in long games, I think I want this here. Okay. Gosh, 3 more cuts. I can't believe this deck. I'm just looking at it. I just don't want to get rid of anything. Okay, let's try dropping the barrier. I think I like Hired Poisoner better as a 1-drop, just because, yeah, it's removal, or it eats removal from them, one or the other. This is not guaranteed to really do anything. It can trigger Surveil, yes, but it requires more setup to actually do its job. Whereas this, very little needs to be done for it to do its job, because either they're going to spend removal on it, which is great, or it's going to block something bigger than itself, which is great. And even if, like, it blocks and then they use a combat trick so that it doesn't kill, With the Heavy Surveil, is there a possibility of running 41 cards? I think so. I think so. I'm willing to do that just because I'm out of cuts here. I don't really want to cut anything else. I mean, you could talk about the Dimir Informant. Looking at this curve looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that beautiful curve. It goes exactly where you want it to. It does exactly what you want. Poisoner works so well with Dazzling Lights. You could get 2 big dudes. How? How would that work? How could I kill 2 things? Explain. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You block something and then you give it no power so that it kills with Death Touch and survives. I understand. That sounds hilarious. That sounds excellent. Now, how do you feel about a 42 card deck? So my curve is low. I could see 17 lands working here in 42 cards because my curve is very low. How many triggers do I have for Murmuring Mystic, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's just do this. We're doing it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm going to be really sad if we just don't draw lands and lose for that reason. All right, this is game 1 of Super Surveil. We got some sick Dimir picks, and we're going to play it out now. Thank you, thank you. Good luck, yes. Now, notably, we didn't really open any Dimir mythics or rares, right? We just have, like, the good Dimir commons and uncommons. That's the deck. So, it's possible we're just gonna get outmatched by a deck full of crazy bombs. That can happen. Okay, no, this is great. We have our colors, turn 2 Night Veil. We've got removal ready. We have multiple 3-drops ready to deploy. This is good. Fantastic hand. And, alright. Yeah, we're gonna start off with the Night Veil. This is good. Okay, Boros. We have a Whisper Agent, good. Excellent. All right, we're looking to hit that 3rd land. We need that. If we miss it, we can at least surveil and have a shot at hitting it after only 1 turn of delay. That's fine. Okay, didn't hit the land. We have a dead weight ready to go. Let's get some information. Come on, let's see a land. Well, I've got to get rid of that because I need land. Come on, deck, you can do it. Do we deadweight this? No, not yet. Swamp first with deadweight? Yeah, I mean, is there a 1-drop in the format that I would want to immediately... No, that's getting deadweighted. That is your deadweight. Ooh, Spybug. No, we need to do this. I'm missing land drops, which really sucks, but yeah. Okay. Let's hit a land, please. That's a land. Good. Alright, we're hitting a land. That's fine. Ooh. Hello. Oh, and your 3 colors. Hello there. Wow. Okay. So this could be a Capture Sphere target. Now, yeah, do we do the Informant or the Spybug? I don't know. I think the Spybug, because I can start pumping this quite quickly. And the fact that it has Menace means that I can continue to swing past this if necessary. I think I like the Spybug here. And yeah, no, we gotta wait now. Alright. That Maniacal Rage might cause some trouble. Oh, it can't block. Ah, I forgot that it couldn't block. That was a punt. Nope, I'm gonna take 5. I forgot that it can't block as a drawback on this. Shoot. That was totally wrong. Totally wrong of me. Yeah. Well, I mean, the good news is these guys are an amazing team. Let's see if we draw out some removal. Target and you gain 3 life. That's fine. We still get to surveil. Veiled Shade. Nope. I need a 4th land. I need to hit that Capture Sphere right now. I need to hit that Capture Sphere right now. So, in that, pursuant to that, I am going to play this right now. I need lands. I need lands. The deck needs not a lot of lands, but it needs some lands to work. Cool. Well, I mean, the good news is we have a 3/3 flyer now. We really need that 4th land. That is... Okay, well, that's... Nope, can't cast that, actually. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so we can hang back with the Spybug, and then we can flash in a Whisper Agent to make it a 4/4 and try and surprise them. I think it's got a slim chance of success, but I think that's where we're at now, because I haven't hit a 4th land to do this. That is a bummer. That's a real big bummer. Okay. No, we've got to wait. We've got to wait. Okay. Oh, man. Don't do this to me now. It's very likely they've got something here. I'd say this plan has a low chance of success. Alright, Whisper Agent. Show me a land on top. Show me a land. That is not... Oh, okay, I'm willing to deal with that. Because that does just drop the Maniacal Rage. And we attempt it. We attempt it, and if they've got a pump or they have anything... Yes. Okay. Well, we're not dead yet. Okay, yep. That's fair. We have a big 4/4 flying now. So, okay. Well, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna hold up this. In fact, we need to put on some pressure. Blocks or become... No, okay. Yep. That's fine. Cool. Planning to bounce this and get myself a 5/5 when I do. And hopefully hit a 4th land drop. Maybe. We'll see. Yep. Attack. Mm-hmm. Get out of here. Yeah, it does. I have to remember that it has Menace. That's true. I need to not punt. How's that sound? Guys, 4th land, please. I will feel so much better when I can play all of these excellent 4-drops in my hand. Yep. Yes! That has Vigilance, it will never be tapped. So... Oh, but when it comes in, tap it. Okay. Okay, so what do I do here? I could get in for 5 and put up a blocker. I feel a lot safer about this, though. Yeah. This thing's just... I'm at such a low life total. I'm okay with this. I need to get that life total down. Yep. Good, good, good. Okay. They've been stocking up a pretty big collection of cards there. I'm a little bit worried about what's coming. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. Okay. Okay. Sure. 5th land. Okay, I believe we can now play anything we draw. So, that's good. We could jumpstart a quasi-duplicate here and swing in for 6. What's he gonna do? It's a tapper. Ooh, okay. That needs to go. You know what? No, I like Murmuring Mystic better here, because then I can do this next turn and make a bird. Oh, that also does 3 damage. That also... Okay, that actually is gonna kill us very soon. Crap. That's actually just gonna get us. Okay. Maybe I need to draw into removal sooner. Maybe that's the plan here. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna burn me out. Yep, yep. Okay. We have to get in. We have to get in. Yep, that's fine. Totally fine. Let's do this. Alright, we need a Deadly Visit. We really need a Deadly Visit. 3 damage to each opponent. Yikes. We might have taken too much early damage to win this. Oh! Oh, they can't activate this now. Okay. I thought they were on that plan. I guess they have something else. Yeah, they do. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay. What is the game plan here? I get in for 5, and I can actually guarantee the win next turn. No, Quasi-Duplicate has to be a creature you control. So one thing I could do is duplicate the Informant, get another Surveil trigger, and then just threaten lethal next turn. I've got a blocker for the Whelp. But the problem with this... Okay, the problem with this is they only need to untap and remove the Muse Drake, and then they swing in for the win, unless they spend enough that they can't activate this. And they can already tap me down. Okay, okay. Yep. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to discard that, and I'm just going to try and hit some removal for my next draw. Nope, don't want those. Get in. Alright, it's all up to what they've got here. If they can remove... Okay, the good news is they probably can't activate this and remove this. I don't know if there's a way to do that, because that costs 6. They would need a 1-mana spell that kills this, or a land plus a 2-mana spell. It doesn't die to Justice Strike, which is good. They could bounce it. I don't know. What's it gonna be? This was a tight game. This was a very tight game. I mean, partly because I didn't hit land drops. Okay, okay. That is a legitimate threat. That is a problem now. Okay, we're looking for something good off the top here. That's life link, but it gets killed when this swings, so that's too bad. Oh boy, okay. So if I attack, they double block, and I'm probably dead. Okay, I think we play the Shade, because I can swing and it can be very large next turn. Oh man, oh, this is tough. This is very tough. Drop the Knight, yeah. Yeah, so we kill one? Yeah? Okay, okay, okay. It requires a double block, you're right. They can tap down my flyer, but that's okay. Okay, I'm doing it. Yep. I think we kill the Whelp. I'm doing it. It's too bad I couldn't have surveilled one more time. Yeah, I have 6 mana. Okay. Okay. I still don't like where we're at here. Just some removal off the top would really, really do it. Because let's see, they could spend their turn tapping me down here, and then get in for 3 and put me to 3. If I swing, all my creatures have very low power, unfortunately. Yes, okay, that's what we needed. I think that's what we needed. Okay, I remove this. We get a bird. Oh, wait. Oh, no. If they untap, I die. Oh, no, I'm gonna get lifelink. I'm gonna get lifelink. Oh, Surveil. No. No, bad deck. Bad deck. Do not flood me out. No, because of the lifelink from Child. I think I'm okay. Okay, that has to go in. So if I go, okay. They block that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have it? Do we have it? Okay, I think we got it. That was a tough one to navigate. Wow. That was a tough one. Excellent, we are 1-0. Okay, so anything that I didn't like there? Just draw lands. Draw lands. Should we go down to 41 cards? Yeah. The lack of lands was hurting there. Should I cut a non-land card? Oh man, that is difficult though. I'm still just loving everything here. Although maybe cut one Veiled Shade now that I've taken it for a test drive. I guess I'm gonna go by the logic of if I ever draw both Veiled Shades, they get much worse because I don't have the mana to make them both a threat. And that would put me down to 13 creatures plus Quasi-Duplicate. I think so, yeah. That feels right now. With some time to experience the deck, that feels right. Very small sample size, mind you, but yeah. Alright. Let's keep things going. Keep it rolling. Ooh, okay. Well, we've got Whisper Agent and we have Quasi-Duplicate. That's a keep. We hope to get a Swamp very, very early. Early Swamp means I can curve out with these properly. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Pat. Sure. Oh, it's Dimir. It's a Dimir off. Get in for one, get in for one. Yeah, get in for one. Okay, that's removal, that's fine. Yep, still waiting on that Swamp, but that's okay. Base case, worst case scenario, we have Whisper Agent next turn, and that's fine. This is okay. Alright, well, you've got your colors, good for you. I do not have my colors, that's bad for me. Okay. I think I'm gonna attempt to flash and block that. Those are some nice smooth land drops you're hitting there, my friend. Let's try it. Don't get countered. Okay, Surveil. What do you got for me? What's coming? Is it good? Do I like it? Nope, I cannot cast that card, unfortunately. Let's try and do that. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Ah, bummer. Hey, alright, we got a Swamp. Excellent. Now, what is the best thing we can do here? I could play out the Agent and try to Dazzling Lights on one of these, because it gives it Death Touch when I Surveil. I like that. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I like this better. Because I can give this Death Touch when I Surveil, and that way I can still kill this, even though it has 3 toughness and I only have 2 power. Sure, tap out for bats, that's great. That's great. I've got answers for it, that's no problem at all. No? Oh, they didn't like it. They didn't like it. Okay. Ooh, good. Now I can play anything I draw. That's very good. All right. What can we do here? I think the Shade, yeah. And I just hold up the Dazzling Lights again. I think I have to. I think I eat an attack from the bats. Or I swing with this, or I get aggressive. Do I worry about these bats? I've only got 2 creatures. I don't think this is good right now. I would really... I don't know about that. Oops. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they've got green, by the way. I just noticed. Ooh, that's real good for them. That's real good for them. Okay. Okay, that is getting Capture Sphere. Although they're both 3 power flyers, really they're going to both kill me just as quickly. Let's just see what they decide to do here. Okay. Yep. Okay, they have Surveilled, so this has Death Touch, right. Okay. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to Dazzling Lights it. Child of Night and a Whisper Agent? Do I want these things? Yes? I have 5 mana. I can do this and then also cast the Severed Strands this turn. Great. Okay. Okay, now I think maybe before they untap, I want to do stuff here. I swing, they're just... Yeah, that's going to eat that. That's too bad. The Watcher needs to go, and that needs to go. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. That's fine. Hold up Whisper Agent to flash in end of turn, and we're good. Alright, we're at a healthy 17, so I can take another hit from these bats. You know what? A dead weight would be the ideal way to answer this. Sure. What are you doing? Ooh, a Muse Drake. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Oh, wow. Alright. Let's get that down. And we're gonna surveil this child. Yep, I'm gonna do that. That's fine. They want to flood the board, we can flood the board. Although I don't have... Oh, I don't have the mana. I'd like to have 6 mana here. Let me do some things. I can do both of these, however. Okay, let's do this. Let's get some life, and let's copy that. Nightveil Sprite. No, I really want removal. I really want removal here. Although I guess the Nightveil would have checked that. Oh well. I'm gonna send that in. It's gonna eat the Death Toucher. I'm fine. It has to die at some point. And my removal is gonna be too tied up. Oh, okay, sure. I guess they're probably saving the Poisoner to hold back the Shade. Yep, those are gonna hit. Nice, nice, nice. We're doing a lot of the same things here. Dimir Guildgate, sure. Let's do that. We're gonna hold up Capture Sphere, or... You know what? I don't even want this to get countered, so... That's going to go on the bats because that is just killing me very quickly. Or I press the offensive and I swing in with the shade. No. No, I'm going to do this. It feels bad eating just a bats with this, but the 3 power has got me on the ropes. Okay. I'm willing to do this. Sure, what's their last card? Nothing? Okay. Alright. Alrighty. I'd be okay with the disinformation campaign here, for the record. Well, I think I'm just gonna probably spend this on getting another Whisper Agent. Let's hope they don't have a removal ready to kill it. Let's hope they're not waiting. Are they waiting? Nope. Alright. Yes, a little more card selection. What's coming? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Banking on drawing into some spells afterwards, but that's fine. To combat. Okay. We're wearing them down. As soon as I can get this Death Toucher out of the way, it's go time with the Shade. Just need to hit something for it. I know it won't be next turn. Next turn is going to be the Murmuring Mystic, but that could go a long way, depending on what I draw after that. I just hope my 10 life is enough to outlast him here. Right now, it's 3 cards to 0 in hand, which doesn't feel great. Yeah, that's a big whammy. Yikes. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Things are bad now. Okay, well, we play that, and we try to hold on here. I need to start ripping some stuff now. Yeah, the Death Toucher is actually... The 1/1 Death Toucher is doing an excellent job here. It's just stopping the Shade cold. And the 1/3 is, of course, holding back my 2/1. So we're stuck. We're stuck for now. And they've got 2 more cards. I've got a lot of lands left that I could be drawing here now. Ooh, yeah, okay. Sure thing. The good news is, if I just hold up my mana, this is a 5/5, and it can block the 4/5 on the ground, so that's nice. Actually, Murmuring Mystic can block it, so that's fine too. We're just slowly bleeding out here. Sure, a second one, wow. Alright. I would really love to be able to just make a bird army now. Come on. Okay, that's fine, I'll take that. Let's see what we got. Deadly Visit. Ooh, Hired Poisoner. No. I just want that. Just want that. Nope. The ground is very clogged up here, so this battle might be determined in the air, as many of these games are. The double Poisoner is going to hold me off from any ground combat, and I've got pretty solid defenses set up for now. If they kill the Murmuring Mystic, I'm going to be very sad. If they do it right now, I will be very sad. Yep, going to 7. Alright, so the plan is I'm actually going to kill this flyer. Because nothing else here is a problem yet. Ooh, Dispersal. Wait, hang on. I just realized something. They have a Pass Wall Adept. They can make this unblockable whenever they want. I just noticed that, wow. Okay, highest converted mana cost. Great, that's you. That's awful. So yeah, they did. Remember when I said I would be sad if they killed the Murmuring Mystic? They killed the Murmuring Mystic. That's great. Okay, so with my awareness of this being here, it's got to be the Dowser of Light. Oh, did I just miss that I had the option to bounce the Capture Sphere? I did not see that it was highlighted on the screen. I just totally missed it. I just totally missed that there was a Capture Sphere there. I'm sorry. Wow. That sucks. I just forgot that was in play, and then, like, on the screen, I did not see that it was highlighted as a choice. Dang. Okay, well... Alright, well, I deserve to lose this game now. That's okay. That was a big oopsie. Sure, I'll draw some removal. That was a big oopsie. On my part, I'm sorry. Forgot about the Capture Sphere. It's just been there for so long. Yeah, they made their 1/1 unblockable. Cool. Yep, I'll take that damage. Okay, that crab is an issue. What do I do here? Okay. I could get this out of the way and then get one swing in with the Veil, but now they've got a big crab to block with. And I can pump it up to a 4/4 because I only have 3 black sources. Yeah. God, oh, that sucks with the Capture Sphere. This game could have been very different, I think. Blech. Okay, they can make that unblockable, so that's got the most power of everything here. Yep. Yep. No. Yeah, we're stalled out here. I think we're stuck. I don't know how I get out of this. I lack, like, explosive bomb cards to pull me back from such a disadvantaged position. Yeah, I haven't got much time now. And this can activate multiple times, by the way. So maybe that's what they're debating right now. Cannot block any of that. Go to 2. We'll go to 2. Cool. What do we got? Ah, that's not good timing for a counterspell. Yeah, we're dead on board. Guess I can gain some life. I might be able to buy one more turn. Actually, this can go into. Let's do that. Who cares? Yes, that makes sense. And that makes sense. Pump it once. Cool. Now I'm at 4. And they have 8, so they cannot activate this 3 times. If they drew nothing useful, then I think I have one more turn. This, so, like, I think MVP of this game was actually the Pass Wall Adept. This guy's not bad. The fact that he doesn't tap so that you can activate multiple times in the late game, seems really good. Oh! Okay, yeah, okay, sorry, I thought they had enough to, yeah. Okay, yep, we will go to 1. Cool. We'll counter that. Okay. I need to shuffle in things that will make me continue to play the game. things like Severed Strands, because I gain life. Things like Deadly Visit, probably not, and Dead Weight, and it doesn't really matter. And Dazzling Light, sure. I don't think, no, drawing any single one of those, it will not matter. Cool, that's nice. Still dead. Because, okay, even if I kill him, they've got one in the air. Well, let's play it out. Let's say you. That Muse Drake went the distance. That Muse Drake attacked about 10 times. Yeah, and they left a blocker back. There was no way to push in damage. Yeah, they got it. That was a good game. I made a mistake. Yeah. Oh, like, optimize the chances, but eh. I get what you're saying, but it was not gonna matter. Okay, my laundry is now done in the dryer. I can hear the alarm, so I'll be right back, and we'll try and regroup and turn this into a 2-1 record. Okay. Laundry is out of the dryer, and we are ready to regroup and try and win a game. I mean, we already won one game, so we're going to try and win a second game. How's that? Getting a little bit darker out. There, let's add another light source. So yeah, thinking back on that last game, obviously the big punt not just bouncing my capture sphere really sucked. And the selective snare, though, was also a big hit. They got off a selective snare bouncing 2 Whisper Agent tokens. So just That sucked. That really sucked. We don't have our blue, but because Whisper Agent is amazing, we will still be able to cast him even if we just draw another swamp. That's all we need. But an island would be great. An island would be really great for this hand. We'll do that. Alright. Don't get me stuck on 2 lands. Hey, it's another Dimir. Okay, so have they been... Yes, excellent, excellent. Ideal draw. We're gonna do that. Yeah. Go for it. Yep. It's been a lot of Dimir this afternoon. I wonder if the bots have been adjusted since the last time I streamed, because, I don't know, sample size being what it is, who knows. So whenever he attacks, target creature and opponent controls, okay. Yep. We are gonna do Dimir stuff. That's the game. It's Dimir, the video game. What did they mill? 2 of those things, wow, okay. Perhaps digging for their 4th land? Hey, speaking of 4th lands, that's nice. Alright, let's go. What do we have here? Oh, I see they'd like to double block, wouldn't they? But that would go so poorly for them if they did, so I don't think they will. Let's test them. Let's test them out. Yeah. Okay then. Let's draw a card. I will take that. Oh, I don't have double blue. I don't know if I wanted to draw that. Well, I've got enough Surveil coming. I just need to hit a 2nd island. I have a long way to go to being a, like, good player, I think. I've been making a lot of mistakes here. And I'm not tired, it's the middle of the day, I don't have an excuse. I'm fairly well caffeinated, yeah. I mean, you could argue that Quasi-Duplicate is good enough to draw it even when you can't cast it yet. It's still very early in the game. And things are going well. So I'm not in a desperate position. I can afford to plan for the future a little bit. Okay, yep. That's fine. That's fine. I drew a card with him. I got my value. Yes. Okay. Rewarded. Rewarded for greed. Let's see here. What is the play here? I don't think either of these are worthy of a Deadly Visit, so we could just sorcery speed cast the Dimir Informant. If I swing with this, it's probably going to trade with a Mesmerist, which feels bad, but I kind of just leverage my advantage on the board a bit more, so I actually think I'm okay with it. I'll offer that. Let's offer the trade. Yep. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Then I'm just gonna play this. Do I want to Guild Gates? I think I don't. I think I want this. That way, yes. Okay, next turn, I can hold up a counter spell and a Whisper Agent. Okay, or I can cast Deadly Visit on that immediately. Okay. I think that needs to go. I think that is worthy. Yep. And the Surveil 2 is nice. Yeah, here we go. I think I've got enough creatures right now, especially with the Quasi-Duplicate online, so I don't really want this. We'll just leave that removal. I'm gonna get in. They're down to 3 cards. Like, if they want to trade here to get rid of my Death Toucher, I'm okay with it. Otherwise, I'll get some damage in. Yeah, see, they're thinking about it, so I'm gonna ask them a question. And we'll make them come up with the right answer. They're thinking about it. I really like my position next turn when I untap, because I will have 3 options with Flash to hold up and react to pretty much anything they do. Okay, they chose it. Alright, yep. Death Toucher's gone, that's fine. Let's see. What do they have now? Darkblade Agent, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I am going to pass here. What are they thinking about? Ooh, Notion Rain. I think I want to counter that. And let's shuffle in that and you. Alright, enjoy Christmas. Oh yeah, thanks for stopping in. Wish me luck. I will have to make my own choices now. Ooh, okay. That's a dude. Ooh, Murmuring Mystic, very nice. Very nice. I think we slam this. I think if they are unable to break up this interaction, I am going to copy this and then just be happy. Doesn't have Death Touch, right? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what they can do. Yep, that's fine. I expected that. But I didn't want them to draw a card. This is fine. Another Deadly Visit. Wow. Look at all these presents. I like this. I like this a lot. They seem to be holding something in their hand. Let's see what they can do about this situation. Okay. Well, that's getting killed. And then I will make 2 birds when I kill it, and that will be excellent. Okay. So you have Death Touch. So you go there. And I am going to double block on this. And I'll take 3. I suppose they could Dazzling Lights one of these to not lose their Whisper Agent. Yeah. That was looking real bad for them. I was going to untap and kill their flyer, making 2 more birds. And then I was going to maybe Capture Sphere something, and then I was probably going to kickstart or jumpstart the Quasi-Duplicate and make 2 more birds. Yeah. Okay, we're 2-1. Yeah. Let's keep it going. There's a lot of, like, the light is very orange on my face right now. I think I'm just going to deal with it, but it doesn't look very natural. Not at all. Unless it's sunset and the sun is over that way. Against my wall. Nope, that's not how it works, though. Alright, 2-1. You know what? My best record in this format is not good. It might be like... Might be 2-3. Maybe 3-3. So what I'm saying is, I'm getting excited because this is on track to be a personal best. Like, if I go 4-3, I'll be very, very happy. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, we've got our colors, and we have a Sprite, and we have a Poisoner. This is all good. This is all good. Oh, white. Okay. Oh, I just missed. That was just a twitch of the hand, and I misclicked. I meant to play this first. That was silly. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's get you into play. It's unfortunate that I wasn't able to put this down on turn 1 because I screwed up. Okay. You can do that. Alright, hit that third land. Excellent. Let's see. So we can do... I like this. And I'm actually just going to hold up Dazzling Lights to get him. We're just going to get him. The Thought Erasure needs to happen soon so I can get something good and cut them off from casting it, but I like this. This seems too delicious to pass up. So we're gonna block. Wait, I should have a chance to do this now, right? There we go. And then you have no power. And if they've got a pump spell here to save it, I am fine with that because it's still gonna die to Death Touch. Yep. Ooh, a Deadly Visit, but I like that. And then we'll just have to get that 5th land later. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I actually want to play the Mystic now and then the Thought Erasure so I can get a bird out of it. And I'm gonna get in for one. Yeehaw! Okay, let's hope they don't make me regret that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm hoping they've still got something decent in their hand. Yeah, because we've got the Deadly Visit coming. Okay. Let's do this. What do you have? What am I afraid of in your hand? Might of the Masses. Okay, sure. Ooh, creates 3 2/2s. And Woodshaper. Eh. I think I don't want to have to deal with 3 knights. We'll take that. Oh, and I get to Surveil. That seems fine. Get in with that one. Yeah. No problem. Preserve the life total for now. Yes. Okay, so you get a creature or enchantment from the top 4. What did you get? Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's not too bad. Let's get some more power in the air. Beautiful. Deadly Visit is online. Let's hold this back now. And when this dies, you get 2 tokens. Huh. Might just have to go to the skies on this one. Yep. That is okay. You have a Death Toucher, I have a Death Toucher. Combat is getting messy. That's fine. Yes, more lands are good. Now, maybe there's an argument to save this Deadly Visit, because I'm not actually afraid of anything here. That's a 2-1. I think I save it. I think I get in for 1 in the air. We start the clock. And then I bolster my defenses. Yep. We've got some big butts here. I know they have a... I have to remember they have a Might of the Masses. Magic does have power... hi, P-Dog. Nice of you to join me today. Thank you very much. Magic does have power creep. They've talked in the past that it's meant to be kind of a pendulum swing. There's sort of this idea that there's a balance of power between creatures and spells. And over time, that pendulum has just been swinging more and more towards creatures. And many years ago, they said that, you know, maybe one day it'll swing back the other way, but I think stronger and stronger creatures lately have been kind of promoting the type of Magic that they want new players to experience. It's just considered to be more fun and more easily learned to play a creature-based game than a spell-based game. Okay, what have you got going on here? Yeah, you don't really have good attacks. I really wouldn't do that if I were you. Good, good, good. Okay, so there's an argument to just kill something now so that I can have a faster clock in the air, because they've only got 1 unknown card left, and they would probably they'd probably be using it on Muse Drake. You wonder if Magic is losing market share to stuff like Hearthstone. You know what? Until Magic Arena came out, I think possibly. I think they somewhat target different audiences. No, this can be a 4/4. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just wait and hold up the Whisper Agent. They were probably losing market share before Arena was out, and Arena so far, by every metric, it seems like Arena is extremely successful. It seems to have the numbers to show that it's very, very popular. And really, I think when you put them on an even playing field, like equal ease of access and everything, I think Magic is a better game than Hearthstone. I'm biased because I haven't played Hearthstone and I've been playing Magic for a long time, but I think Magic has a lot more potential. It has a lot more depth to it if they encourage that. Okay, so you have a Death Toucher. Do we trade off Death Touchers? That's the question. Because, yeah, that's just blocking. Oh, you have a Might of the Masses. Hang on, hang on. You have a Might of the Masses. So, let's just do that. And take 2. You know what? Tell me about Gwent, because I don't know much about it. Oh, Righteous Blow. Wow, look at you. Look at you having tricks up your sleeve. Dang. Maybe you will get a Deadly Visit. We'll just take that damage. Okay, let's pull some more removal. That'd be good here. Let's do that. Just some spells, actually. Give me a spell that will trigger the Mystic. That's what I want. That's not what I want. Alright. The Veiled Shade, that is fine right now. But... okay, what am I afraid of here? Okay, main gimmick revolves around having 3 rows of cards. Alright, well that's something for me to start with. That's something to think about. Okay, if you make a bunch of little 2/2s, but your Might of the Masses is going to become a real trump card. You know what, maybe we just get rid of that? I don't know. No, we're going to play the Shade. We're going to play the Shade. Certain cards go in certain rows. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We'll just continue chipping away in the air here. Yeah, I still want to sandbag this Deadly Visit. I'm worried about something very big. I just don't feel a great urgency to kill any of these things yet, given my board. Knowing that they have this is good. I think that it's quite valuable that I know this is here. You're betting 500 Canadian dollars. That's like... you can buy like an excellent meal in the States with that much. Like one single excellent meal. Yeah, this is still... so I can make them burn their pump spell here if I want to. I think actually I want to just take this out of the equation. So you know what, they can do it if they want to. Nope, they don't. That was a bluff. They didn't. They wanted me to think that they were gonna pump it, so I wouldn't block, but they didn't want to pump it. Okay, yeah, this guy is 5 mana to become a 4/4, and that still gets blocked very well. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. This is exactly what I was afraid of, except this doesn't answer it. Oh no. Okay. That's a crazy, crazy bomb now. 8 soldiers? Okay, we're in a lot of trouble now. Okay. Okay, how do we not just immediately lose? Okay, enjoy gift wrapping. Good job, good job, good job. Good for you for making gifts for people. Okay, we're in big trouble. Okay, we have to try and go wider. We have to try and go wider. It's the only way. Oh no, and they have Might of the Masses, which is going to be a massive, massive pump. Oh, this is so bad. I think that just killed us. They made so many tokens. I needed to have a counter for that. Okay, whoop, up. Nope, no attacks. Okay. That pump spell is +12. I think we're probably dead. I haven't gone through the math. I'm pretty sure we're dead right now. That sucks. That was a very, very good bomb for them to have here. Yikes. Yeah. Okay. So if I block the biggest things, they have 8 1/1s. No, okay. We've got to do this. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, that's rough. This was looking so good. Okay, so block there. Block there. Block there. There. And then block there. And block there. And am I exactly dead? Let me see, what does my life total end up as? No, I'm overkilled a little bit. -2, -2. Overkill by 2. They just went way, way too wide. Crap. Blech. Yeah. March of the Multitudes, that's a blowout. 8 tokens in limited. Yep. I don't know. Maybe I should have fired off the Deadly Visit sooner. Okay, this is a solid hand. All right, let's bounce back. This is a very solid hand. Am I on the play? I hope I'm on the play. You've got double of both colors. First 3 land drops are going to be smooth, and tons of stuff to play, with a little bit of Surveil to help smooth out the draws. Dimir, nope. Okay, we'll do that. Is it another Dimir opponent, maybe? Could be Dimir. Could be Grixis. Get this out there. Do you have a blocker? You have a blocker! Yeah, I'll trade up. Sweet. They don't want to trade up. Throw a second one out. Almost time to fire off this Thought Erasure. In fact, I think next turn will be the time. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. What are we working with here? Nightveil Predator! Oh boy! I'm surprised they didn't play that as soon as they could. Wow. Disdainful Stroke, that is good to know. Although I've got nothing in my hand that it hits right now. Couple Dowsers, that's rough. This thing is... Woo, this thing is bad. Okay, that's a removal. That is a removal for a Dowser. Good. Now to combat. That just eats him up. Shoot. I'm gonna wait. Mm-hmm. That's fine. I guess that makes sense, huh? Take that. Okay, now, there's an argument here. Do I bounce that, and then untap and kill that so I can swing for 4? This lets them draw again. But it might be the direction I need to go here. But I don't want to yet. Let's do this first, because I want the Surveil. I don't know if there's that much of a hurry. Well, we do not want these. So that was a valuable Surveil too. Now, yeah, this 1-3 is a real pain. If only these were 2-2s. If these were a Johnny's Pridemates or something. No, there's a 2-2 with lifelink. There's a unicorn, a Mesa unicorn. That would be good. They want to put a plus counter on their Muse Drake. I don't like that. I don't like that. Ooh, Severed Strands. Hey, hey. Okay. I think we do that right now on one of them. Yep. Now I could quasi-duplicate, but that seems underwhelming. I think I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna try and hang on here. Nope. Try and hang on. Alright, hear me out. This is a bit of a gambit. I think I want to block, and then at end of turn I'm gonna bounce the Muse Drake, so that they've got no board. And we both have no board. And then I'll be holding a quasi-duplicate, so all I need to do is hit, like, a creature that I want to copy. I think I'm going to try that. Let's see. It doesn't feel good to bounce a creature with this ability, but... Alright, the Surveil... Okay, I'm going to make... Oh, they can hold up Disdainful Stroke, though. They can hold up Disdainful Stroke and get me on this. I can't do it. I need to hit it. I have tons of 3-drop creatures that I could draw here. I really want... Yes! That is what I wanted, because Stroke doesn't hit this. And I can do it. I can copy it immediately. Ooh, that's very good. We'll leave that on top. We'll make another one. And this lines up very well against Museborn Drake. Is that what it's called? Muse Drake. This 3-2 lines up very well against it. Oh! Oh, ouch! Ouch! Okay. Yeah, you got me. You got me on that one. You absolutely got me there. Okay. Ah, and then they have their own. Nice. Okay, so now I know their hand. Got it. Oh, and if... Yeah, they've got enough mana. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I would just play the Drake and then hold up Stroke here. Oh, well. Okay, well. I can capture Sphere the Drake now if I want to. I think it's a good window so I can dodge this Stroke. I think I need to. Flyers are just a problem. We're in a bad spot here. This is going poorly. I I think neutralizing my quasi-duplicate was a real bad turning point here. That's where things started to suck. Okay, let's do this. Nope, don't like you. And I'm just gonna burn this to get another one. Unless they have another bounce spell. Don't need that. That's good. That kills their Whisper Agent. Okay. What can we do here? I'm very worried about their card advantage on me. You know what I haven't drawn yet in these games is Disinformation Campaign. Have not seen it once. And I feel like it would be so good in these matches. Have not drawn it once. Alright, well, we get rid of that. And we get in for 6, hopefully. That's a pretty fast clock, to be fair. Let's see what they've been building up to. Okay, that's solid. That's a good one. Oh, I thought that was Disinformation Campaign. Oh well. This is still fine. This is a fine draw. Hopefully we can still get in here. What can they do? What do they have? Block 1, okay. Take 3, cool. Darkblade Agent. Okay. We're giving this a the deck is drawing fairly well right now. We're giving it a run. Muse Drake is eats a Disdainful Stroke. They are never gonna tap out. They're never gonna tap low enough at this point that like it's just always gonna be there. It's just always gonna be there. So it's a question of waiting or just getting it out of the way. And it is gonna give them a bird though. It is gonna give them like an actual clock. Okay. Here's what I want to do. We're gonna test them. We're gonna see what they can do with this. Because this guy's really scary. They might just let it in. Yes! The bluff worked. They're at 5. Okay. I'm not going to cast this. It's just going to give them a free bird, right? And just immediately answer it. I don't like it. Ah! No! I want to draw my copy of that card. Yeah. That sounds right. I betcha they're going to be willing to block it now. Yeah, they know I've got nothing. Oh, and they could double block it. I forgot about this. I forgot they could just double block. Well, that's fine. Yeah, game's not looking good. Sure. The crab is holding things back here. I think we're staring down what, a 2-3 record with this thing, with this deck. That's really disappointing. That's really disappointing. I really thought we could do better. That's a good one. Okay, well, their cards are on the table, so to speak. Hey, it's here. It's here. The Disinformation Campaign is here. I got to draw it. What do we draw? What do we draw? And we got the Disdainful Stroke out of their hand. That's kind of nice. Okay, well, we're gonna have a go at this now, actually. Okay, they can pump over and just kill that and block there and get nothing accomplished. Okay, no, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. We both have a campaign out. That's fun. Okay, we need to run hot now. There's only 13 cards left in the deck. Okay, that's an excellent draw. Oh, that's actually a card that we never got to pick up for this deck. That's too bad. I actually forgot about this as like a staple, really good Dimir common. We just didn't see any in the draft. We were missing that. Okay, so the Shade is dead. The Poisoner is tapped. They can pump this for a whole lot. They can pump that for 5. Oof. I don't think I can draw anything to win on the crackback. I don't think so. Do we throw away this? We could double block and kill the crab. Let's do that. Do your worst. I mean, I think we're done here anyway. Yep. Okay. Okay. That's a deadly visit. We kill that. We're at 4. Okay. Okay, that's among the best draws we could have had. And I can do that, but if I play that, then I have no mana up. Okay. But I think I want that. Okay. Is there any way that this can happen? Is there any way we survive here? I still can't do anything on the swing. They've got 1 power in the air. Oh, they can make both. No. Well, no, we're at 4. We're at 4. Okay, I think I can untap. Sure, yeah. That's fine, you know, I ripped removal, you can rip removal too. And they get to pick that up now, so they get to take, they get to take, this battle of disinformation campaigns is kind of fun. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Yep. Would have been nice to have that up here. Oh well. Yeah, the Mystic is the source of our demise, really. And you know what? I've been impressed with this guy. Pass Wall Adept? I've been impressed with him today. Yeah, good game. Oh well, we had fun. Let's go in. Yeah, you got it. You got it, buddy. We tried. That's the way she goes. Yeah, woo. 2-3 with that list feels awful. I can't help but wonder how much of that was my fault. Oh well. Let's claim our measly prize. Hooray. Let's open a pack. That's nice. What is it? Oh, Runaway Steamkin. Cool. Cool. A lot of red-blue stuff here in the pack. That's nice. Alright, folks. Well, I've accomplished my goal. I had time in the afternoon. I wanted to just get a quick draft in. I'm glad, in a way, that it didn't drag on super long. If I played 7 or 8 or 9 long games before I was done, that was going to actually cause problems for my schedule today. So that's fine. We'll call it here. You win some, you lose some. I'm hoping that I learned a little bit in that experience. I had a blast drafting the deck. It was most of the time fun to play. I feel like we drew fairly well. I made a couple of mistakes, and that second last game with the getting blown out with the March of Multitudes felt really bad. That I feel like there was very little that they could have had in their hand there that would have done that for them. So that's rough. The biggest thing that the deck was lacking was like big single bombs. It was a deck that had, I think, very good fundamentals, but it lacked like real punch of like just a killer finishing move. It didn't really have that. But you can't win them all. You can't rip awesome mythics every time. So we'll keep trying in the future, and we'll try and do that in the future. All right, so yeah, this was an unexpected stream, really. I just got off work early, so I found myself with the time for it. But I think for now, we are for realsies done for 2018, most likely, for me streaming, because I'm going to be out of town. So I will catch you guys in the future, in the distant year of 2019, where things will continue and hopefully only expand and grow and get better. And until then, have a wonderful Merry Christmas, have a wonderful New Year's, and we'll see you in the future. Goodbye!